Hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back. How's it going there, Farmer Marks? And how's it going, the Drifter over on YouTube? Welcome in guys, and everybody else out there lurking away. Oh, just sort my phone out, it's just a little bit laggy. Let's do that, refresh it again. There we go. Cool, but yeah, welcome back guys. We are on obviously PV Rivers Remastered once again by Mr. Dajnet. And yeah, we're into October, doing some harvesting, as you can see. Obviously I'm doing some sugar beets at the minute. I do have a hard helper currently harvesting some sunflowers. I also have another dude doing some stones. Actually, while I think about it, in just a minute, once I've got this full, I will go get the topper moved onto the other field across the river, so that can get sorted out. Yeah, well, quite a bit to get done today. Hey Shawnee, hey Tony Truck, how you doing, bud? Yes, Shawnee is in the house with that mega fart. Well, yeah, hey Firemarks over on YouTube as well. But yes, how is everybody's weekend been? It's been kind of an interesting one. We've had Mr. Big Daddy streaming what for 5-6 days in a row. It's like wow. Oh, doing Fishing Planet. But yeah, thank you very much for that, bud. Much appreciated. And while I think about it, let's give Mr. Firemarks a shout out. If you guys do not follow Mr. Firemarks, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. Obviously, I know yesterday when I was still awake, he was doing some Farming Simulator FS or FS15 PV Rivers. Mr. Firemarks, thank you very much for the 100 biddies, much appreciated. So yeah, if you ever want to see it, definitely check out Farmer Marks over on Twitch, because yeah, you get to see what the map was like back then compared to how it is now. Definitely different, that's for sure. Texture-wise and everything. It's kind of nice to see actually. Would I go back? No, not a chance. I like this version better in my opinion. But yes. But yeah, definitely click on his link, give him a follow. If you want to do some Planet Crafter late last night, early this morning. So yeah, definitely go over and check out what he gets up to over there. Hey Madeira, how you doing my dear? And let's give you a shout out as well. There we go. If you guys are not following Madeira, make sure to click on the link, give her a follow the other day. And Ben Boa 435, welcome in with a party of 2. Wow, thank you very much. How was your stream? How was your Farming Simulator experience today? Yes. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Not too bad. So, I know it's still a little bit early, but there is a update to one of my mods. Remember today how to refill the cedar and change the slope. Yes. Oh man, yeah, that is one thing I am kind of happy. Actually, I'm happy, but I would like if that was an option. 25. So those who played FS20, FS15, obviously back then you never had like a generic seed, shall we say. You had to grow a crop and then reuse that crop to make seeds and so on and so forth. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I see, the thing is, would I do that now? I want to try it, that's for sure. I would like to try that kind of option in Farming Simulator, where you have to grow a crop to generate the seeds for the next planting phase and so on and so forth. And yeah, would it? Oh, the other thing is, with all the productions on here as well, would it be feasible? You'd have to put a heck of a lot in. Mr. NBC Master Dad! Hey bud! Thank you very, very much for the 42-month resub, much appreciated. How you doing today, buddy? And I don't know if I got my little shout out button there. But yeah, it was good. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad there, Ben. Glad to hear you had a good stream. Let's see if I can find Mr. NBC's button here. There it is. Obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. NBC Master Dad, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. Obviously, he's going to be taking some time off in the next couple of months. So yeah, if he does go live, make sure to go over, support him, say hi, throw a load of silent alerts at him. just check him out. Yeah, obviously he was doing some 7 Days to Die the other day, so yeah, definitely go over and check that out. Yeah, I've been doing some 7 days offline when not streaming because yeah, obviously I want it to be very PG. And oh, you silly Streamlabs, it doesn't like the capitals. That's all it is. Sorry about that. But yeah, definitely go over and check it out. Yeah, I would have to do an out of hours, I suppose, best way to put it. Stream for doing 7 days if I want to do it that way. Sugar beet is good for pigs in FS25. Yes, it is. Obviously, with this particular harvester that I've got there, Drift over on YouTube, this one will actually unload sugar beet cuts. So my aim is to do a couple of loads of this, and then I'll switch over to my other harvester that will then give me some sugar beets for obviously the sugar factory. So yeah, but yeah, oh yeah. So carrying on with what I was about to say. So actually, I'm gonna have to stop here. I've got to show you something, guys. So there's going to be an update to one of my mods. A big huge thanks to obviously Green Thumb Farmer and Mr. Winston out there. They helped me sort this out in essence. So for those who have got my liquid tanker that's on my trailer, the bigger one, this guy right here, I have made a few edits to it. So first things first is obviously thanks to Green Thumb, we now have decals on the tanker. But there's a little surprise with this tanker. So what I also did is, because obviously certain individuals may have a higher capacity animal pens and such. Obviously I've got the normal default, so the normal default, double and triple default capacities. But there's also 3 new Unreal capacities added in. So we've got an Unreal capacity 1, which is 250,000, an Unreal 2, which is 500,000, and then an Unreal 3, which is 1 million litre capacity. Obviously you do still have all your colour options in there as previously. But with this update, there is one other little surprise with this. And this is obviously where the decals and Mr. Winston come in big time, because I did have to reach out. I had to reach out to Mr. Winston because obviously he has a script on one of his packs that allows decals to automatically be added to a tanker when a liquid is added. I wanted to make sure that I had full permission to use it before releasing it. And over the weekend, he did contact me. He's been a little bit ill of late, so if you pray, please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He is on the path to recovery, but yeah, yeah, he allowed me to use the script and release this. So if I tab over to a tanker, I think I should have one right here, and I can show you exactly what's going on with this. Now, I'm hoping that the textures stay okay, because I've noticed when I'm streaming the textures seem to go a little bit blurry, but sometimes I might get away with that. They go a little bit blurry. So now obviously this tanker, as you can see, is completely empty at the minute, so nothing on the side there. Let me pull out, and hopefully this is going to show a little bit better. So I'm going to use the easy dev controls. I'm going to remove that background, and if I actually come into here and say select goat milk, for example, Borden Dairy logo automatically gets added. Now this tanker is primarily for PV maps, but will work warning and error free on every other map as well, so it can be used on other maps, not just this one. But yeah, all of the milks basically will now have the Borden Dairy pop up. It's a little bit blurry because I'm streaming, but I did do a little video that I sent off to, I think it was Green Thumb Farm and a couple of other people, just to show that I got it working. And yeah, it was a lot clearer, so it's just my computer's getting a little bit old, should we say. But yeah, if you wanted to add water in, obviously you get the Southern Water logo pop up or decal. Def, so anybody who does def, I'm not even sure if anybody does, but yeah, there's no actual logo added for that as yet. I couldn't find a decent one, so at the minute that is just plain. Milk glue, So for those who remember FS19 primarily, we used to have obviously things like the glue factory, which you got now. So I'll come back to it in just a sec. Resin, I've gone in and added Cogent logo into it, because obviously that's what we had previously, so why the heck not use it again? What else was there? Digestate, diesel. I haven't had anything for the molasses, so I might have to look into maybe a Domino sugar or something on the side there. But yeah, obviously liquid fertilizer, you will get the Pleasant Valley Landscaping logo over it, and yeah, so on and so forth. So yeah, very, very cool. What ones did I miss? So yeah, the glue, you've got the 3M factory there. Slurry, obviously you get the Slurry Tough logo on the side, so it is all good. Herbicide, obviously you got your Roundup. Resin, Digestate is obviously Slurry as well. A couple of them double up, but overall, obviously you've got your Shell for your diesel. But yeah, it is great. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, so if anybody wants this update, I did have Mr. Farmer Marks test it on another map, so it was warning and error free. He said it was all good. I will pop it in chat for you guys right there. Obviously, I wanted to really wait till Mr. Winston got back to me to say, yep, it's fine to use the script. So there it is. Money unloads that, so I'll keep that pinned to the top for anybody who wants to use it. For you guys over on YouTube who are watching, I will post the link in chat for you there as well. But yeah, this will be available on my, or should say, is available on my Trello right now. I just haven't done the update information over there yet, but yeah, you can get it right now with both of those links. Yay! So yeah, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm just glad. It was really weird. I'm going to empty that because obviously I just brought that in. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason, obviously last week, like I was saying on Friday, I was trying to get it to work on the Thursday and just could not get it working. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I missed something. I have no idea, but after the stream on Friday, I went through and yeah, got it working straight away. It's like crazy. I don't know. It's bonkers. So there you go, guys. Enjoy that. Any issues? Yeah, let me know though. But it should work error and warning free on any map. But obviously, if you are adding milk into there, you can get the Board and Dairy logo and so on and so forth. Ready. So. Yeah, so this field over here is currently my sunflowers being harvested. I do have a guy picking up some stones on 83. I've got 95 to do as well. And then I've got these 3 fields here still to harvest, just so you guys are aware, plus these 2. But yeah, I want to get this guy over here brought over here. I'm actually probably going to have to drive him myself because he's a bit of a pain. And just because I was tapping through, I might as well just jump into here this way. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get this guy over the ferry, but we're going to give it a try to start off with. If not, we'll go the long way around, and then we'll get back to the harvesting this field. But yeah, what I might do, the most of this field sugar beet cuts, and then do the other one is just sugar beets. I haven't quite decided yet, because we'll get quite a fair bit off of both of these. But yes, enjoy. You guys go look at the fish of the day in Discord and see the monster I caught last night. We'll have to have a look at that in just a sec there, Shawnee. But yeah, you're very welcome there, Bemboa, for the shout out and everything. Cool, be right back. Alrighty, righty. Da 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 da. Fish is broken, I think. Is it? Oh, it does look like it, doesn't it? Let me see if I can refresh the game. I seem to have 2 open for some weird reason. Let me get this reloaded. That's weird. Why did that load up 2 for? Strange. Give it just a sec. Right, let's see if we can get this on here. I've done it once before. Maybe not this time. Oh yeah, because I think I came from the other side, and I was able to do some weird stuff with it. Right, let's go the other way then. Ready, there we go. Let me just wait for that little pop-up message to disappear. There we go. There you go. Give that a try now. It should be working. Hopefully. Fish. Yep, there we go. And let's just make sure that the drop program is going. Doink. Yep, that's good. Yeah, sorry about that. It's weird. Oh man, I swear that fishing program hates me. It really does, lurk mate. It really hates me. Actually, while I think about it, let's have a little look and see what Mr. Shawnee is going on about. Social media, Discord. Fishing talk. And Farah Mark, thank you very much for the 100 biddies again, much appreciated. Am I missing something? Fishing Planet News, catch of the day, there it is. Are you on about the, was it a black marlin or something there, Shawnee? Oh, swordfish, there we go. Ooh, that thing is a beast. Try to find the right one. Okay, now this is the biggest fish I've ever caught. Ooh, there we go. So yeah, this is, if you haven't seen our Discord, there is a Fishing Planet section in here, and obviously Shawnee and a few of the other guys like to pop little pictures of their catches. Obviously this is from Mr. Shawnee. Just before 5 o'clock this morning, so yeah. Okay, now this is the biggest fish I've ever caught. Holy crap, a uni swordfish. 171.2 inches. Weighing, holy cripes. 1,187.344 pounds. Holy smokes. That is one big fish. Yes. That is definitely one big fish. Congratulations, by the way, on that. 38 minutes to reel it in. Holy cripes. 38 minutes to get it into the boat. Holy, what was the XP and stuff on that? Oh, wow. That is some pretty good XP as well. I'm not surprised. Yes. 190740 XP gains. That's holy cripes. Well done, you. And obviously you're like a level what 91 according to this, so go for it. But yeah, Fishing Planet, guys. Obviously it is free to play. Available on Steam. And also we do have Mr. Big Daddy 012678, who is actually a member of the SGA, who actually works for Fishing Planet, who can answer a lot of your questions. But yeah, obviously one thing, if you don't see any of this, just so you are aware, if you come up to rules and information, obviously you've got all of these different sections right here. So you got one there for Farming Simulator, so make sure that this is ticked. If you do Trucking Simulator or you're interested in it, make sure this is ticked. Obviously, you got Fishing Planet right there. Make sure that's ticked. If you got Ark or you're interested in Ark, make sure that's ticked. In my opinion, make sure all of them are ticked, and that'll actually show you everything in the Discord there that's available for you guys. Mr. Big Daddy, I wasn't calling you out, but yeah, there is the man, the myth, the legend, who is Mr. Big Daddy. And guess what? I've got a button box as well, just for you. There you go, guys. If you're not following Big Daddy, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. There we go. But yeah, how you doing, Big Daddy? Let me get back into the game and get to work. But yeah, congratulations, Johnny. Definitely a nice one. I haven't played Fishing Planet in a while. I should really, at some point, load it back up, I guess. You were very welcome. Yeah, not doing too bad, thanks, Big Daddy. Not a problem. Yes, definitely go over and check him out. Obviously, all of his streams should be saved to his Twitch. So if you want some information regarding the current fishing spots that's been released, definitely go over and check out what he was doing last week. Yes. Trying to stay cool at the moment. Yes. Well, it's around about 21 at the minute where I am in the UK, but it's very close as well. You open up a window, but the problem is you open the window and the wind's quite high as well, so trying to stay cool is a nightmare over here at the minute as well. Yeah, I'm guessing probably going to have a thunderstorm or something coming very, very soon. I hope so. I really want a thunderstorm. But yeah, it's all good. I just... yes. There we go. Actually, I wonder if I can open that window. There we go. Put that cruise control. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get this tractor over to the other field on the other side there and get this on the way. But yeah, watching obviously Farmer Marks there over the weekend and stuff doing PB15 rivers. It's like, oh, crazy. It really is like going back in time for sure. Yeah, one of the maps I never actually played. I came in the 17, so I completely missed all that. But just a reminder, this time next week, I will be returning to previous save games. So I'm going to be starting off with FS19 PB County, and then going on each week with a different map. So PB County will be the first one, which will be next week. The following week is Uncharted, and the following week then will be gone into 22. We'll probably start off with a bit of Wolf Creek to start off with, and then the following week would be Canyon Crossing, and hopefully finish off the month back on here. Hopefully I'll have enough time to do a few things over there and show the maps off by Mr. Dajnet, but yeah, we'll see how we go on. Heck, you never know, I might just end up doing all of Baby County, you never know. Next month? I don't know. Is a couple of streams going to be enough to answer everyone's questions? That's the thing. So yeah, if you do have any questions about any of those maps, please send them over to me in Discord. What I might do is save the questions till I do those live streams, so I can answer them there and then and show the stuff off as I'm going. So for example, if you haven't got a clue on how to do the tunnels and exploding them, I can show that off. I have loaded up both my old save games, the second one that I started on County, which I was streaming before we went over to Uncharted, and I've also I've loaded up Uncharted maps. Both are running fine, so I just got to figure out what I was doing and carry on from there, really. So yeah, I downloaded FS19. Need to get my mods over to it and see what needs updated, and oh yeah, and have errors. Yes. Yeah, thankfully when I loaded up, no errors. Obviously the usual too big for console warnings. That's about it really. But yeah, I was happy that I've got all the correct mods that I was using back then still. So yay! Actually, I was a little bit dumbfounded to start off with when I loaded up County, because I was thinking, okay, I've got all the mods in the folder now. Why is it not showing? And it took me 3 or 4 reloads to try and think, what's going on? Is Pirate PV Tools not working? Is this not right? I came to realise that I didn't actually have the map and the mods for PV County in the right folder, so I was like, oh, dummy! But yeah, if any of you guys are going back to FS19 or FS20 and you want to use like the mod for Switcher or PV Tools, make sure that you're loading or installing, I should say, the mod follow switch or PV tools the correct way. Somebody messaged me the other day, they were having issues getting the PV tools for FS19 installed. Turned out that they were unzipping it and they couldn't get it to install quickly. It's a simple one, just run it while it's a zip folder and you should be good to go. But yay! But yeah, I have no intention of going any further back in time than 19 at the minute. I wouldn't even know what to do back in 17. Actually, it's a shame actually, because see, FS17 was where I really came into the farming simulator community, and the main map I was playing then was one called Factory Farm. It was created by Nightcop. He basically took one of Maverick's maps and added a lot of productions into it, and that really got me interested in all of the factory side of things as well. It's crazy. There we go. There we go. But yes. So while he's going, I can carry on with this. That's fine. I need to get this unloaded in just a sec. Hey there, Coffee Man. How you doing? Let's see. Big Daddy says 33 degrees Celsius there at the minute, and high or feels like 39. Yes, I've actually got my little computer fan, as I call it. It's a little desktop fan blowing at me, but it's a small one, so you don't really get much. It's kind of crazy. And let's give you a shout out. There we go. If you guys are not following Coffman 101, make sure to click on this link, give him a follow as well. Oh yes, how's it going today? Just stopped by to say hi. That's all I'll say. Oh, Coffee Man, no, you can say more. I do apologise if I may have upset you the other day. I was just having, my brain just was not working and computing with what you were trying to say. I do apologise. Yeah, let's get this one opened. Oh, helps if I'm on the right piece. There we go. But yeah, definitely go over, check him out when he does go live. Oh, hello. Is that on the mirror? What is that that's not there? Is that there? Yes, okay. Sorry, I just looked at the rear mirror there, and I just noticed right there, it's got the little marker showing as well. That's crazy. There we go. Righty. And thank you very much, Gamer Paul, for that T-Rex roar. Much appreciated. Welcome in, birdie. Just got to use the base game folder to skip the switcher. Yeah. Yep, that is probably the easiest way, in all honesty. Yes, I'm happy that it just loaded up, in all honesty. Ready. Let's see. Let's try not to crash into the truck. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, there we go. That should we got into there? Ah, sleep. Yep, good. Good. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep forgetting to open the door before we get out. They need to add in an option that disables the jumping out until the door is opened. There we go. Ah, it is what it is. There we go. Righty, let's get this going again. Lock you in there. Turn that on. Once we get down, we'll just drop that down again. Where the heck are you? Where the heck's the end of the field? Oh yeah, you're very, very well. 92 degrees Fahrenheit there, Mr. Vortex. Wow. Yes, it's definitely warming up for sure. There we go. That is for sure. Summer is definitely here, I think. But yes, it's going to be a fun week, if that's for sure. Actually, what's crazy is this weekend, my wife wants to go down and see her boy, so yeah, probably Saturday I will be AFK for the most part. So I do apologise, and I just noticed something. My closed captioning isn't working. Let's see, tools, cloud caption, let's reset that a sec. Disable, re-enable, there we go, there we go. So hopefully for anybody who cannot understand me, it should now be up fine. There we go. Actually, does that pop up on YouTube as well? I have no idea. Not come through on Twitch fine. I don't think it's coming up. Maybe, mind you, YouTube, I'm pretty sure, has its own closed captioning for anybody, so that's one thing. But yeah, it's now working, showing up for me. Oh, I have no idea what's going on in a minute. It's weird. Very, very weird, that's for sure. There we go. First efficient program wasn't working quite right, then the closed captioning wasn't going. But yes. Well, yeah, still waiting to see regarding what's going to happen with my second mod for the mod hub that I submitted. It's still showing pending at the minute, so we will see if that gets going. It's just that Bigfoot mixer that's on my Trello at the minute. Obviously, once it goes into testing, it will be removed link-wise, and then obviously if and when it gets released, it will then be updated and added. But yeah, kind of what. Oh, I don't know if anybody else has noticed that with a lot of modders, they tend to only limit Bigfoot mixes to certain mixtures. They're not actually utilising every crop in the game. And obviously, with the way I've got mine set up, it utilises almost all crops. So I thought, why the heck not just throw it up, see what happens. If it goes through, it goes through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So we'll see. Oh, so yes, it's great fun. Oh, that's point I need to. Sorry, I just suddenly had a mental thought. I was working in Blender over the weekend as well, and I wanted to take a pipe off of another tanker to see if I could add it into the back of my liquid tanker that I've released the update to today. But for some reason, Blender wouldn't allow me to export the piece I wanted. I think it might have been because I haven't got the updated plugin. Which one is it? Blender export plugin, probably that one. So I need to get that installed. But it's crazy when you suddenly start streaming and you suddenly think of some things like that. It's very weird. But yes. There we go. I'm trying to think now. Let's see. How big is this field compared to the other one? Let's think. Yeah, I might do actually. I might do the majority of this field as sugar beet cut, so I've got a fair bit for over the year. Now the only thing I'm not sure about is storage. Does Mr. Green Thumb, does his little storage thing have sugar beet cuts as well in there? I think it'd be here. Sugar beet, sugar cane, beetroot. Nope. 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 Oh, dang it. I need a sugar beet cut storage. Ah, dang it. Mr. Green Thumb, do you have a sugar beet storage? A sugar beet cut storage, should say. Let's go have a little look. Green Thumb, Farmers, Trello. There's that. That's for the ore, so it's not going to be that one I want. Very... Train crossing, vehicle shops, silos. Nope. Farm silo pack maybe. Nope. Oh my goodness gracious me, does Mr. Green Thumb not have a sugar beet cut storage? Oh. Don't want that big thing, it's too big. TMR factory, fuel tank, bale storage. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my gosh! I am shocked that Mr. Green Thumb Farmer does not have a sugar beet cut storage of any kind. He's got all the other root crops, but not that. Oh, okay. Ooh, I do have T Miller's distribution silo. Now that is actually a production, so it should show in here. Nope, I want this one. There. I think his is under silos. Oh, and talking about green T Miller as well. I do have something to show some of you guys if you haven't seen it yet. Where the heck did he put it? Has he left it as a production? Probably. Obviously, Mr. T Miller does have a new factory about. I'm not sure if it's been released yet, but we'll get to that in just a sec. I want to see something first of all. Sugar beet cut's cool. Okay, it can. So, actually, let me just stop my tractor just a sec. So yeah, if you guys have not seen this yet, so Mr. T Miller has now created a new factory. Some of you guys may or may not be aware. Obviously, I know Farmer Marks was showing this off yesterday in his stream. It is a board game factory, and this will actually let's find a place to put it down and we'll have a little look at it. So obviously T Miller, let's think. Yeah, I think down here should be fine on the corner. Let's rotate this around. Now, I did test it, and yep, I know Mr. Farmer Marks tested it as well. Seems to be warning and error free. We're going to take it back a little bit because I do know the spawns are quite long, so there we go. So it's got a fair sized placement area, so bear that one in mind, guys. But while we're here, let's jump on over and have a little peruse at this thing. If I can find it in the list. Board games is probably going to be at the top. Thinking about it. Right here. So, menu-wise, what are you going to need in there? So, curtain roll, coal, glue, metal, paper roll, long planks, plastic, and salt. Obviously, the coal and the salt will be making the plastic. Everything else then goes into making the different board games. So we have chutes and ladders, or snakes and ladders, depending on where you are. I know it's snakes and ladders. I've never heard of chutes and ladders, but same game. But we have Clue. We have Game of Life. We have good old Monopoly. We have Risk. And finally, we have Scrabble coming out of this. Yeah, just so you're aware, Gamer Paul, NBC Master Dad did update his paper factory on his Trello. It will now output 3 times as much, but it also costs you 3 times as much to run it. So obviously that actually utilizes wood chips as well as wood as well to make the paper roll and the carton roll. So it's definitely worthwhile going over to NBC's Trello and grabbing that. But let's pop over here now. There we go. So obviously there's your spawn trigger over here for your plastic. Personally, what I would do is keep plastic set to keeping. Yes, it works on rivets. I've actually got it installed here. Farmer Marks and a lot of other people have been using it. So yeah. So yeah. What I would do is keep plastic always set to keeping. Unless you need some in one of his other factories, then maybe look to spawning a handful out. Now, I haven't done a test with this updated version, but when I did do it, there was only like 3 pallets spawning out. I do know he did go through and increase the height and move them around, so you should get a fair bit out here. So there's a different area for each of the game boards to come out. So technically what you could do is park a trailer, if you really wanted to, in the middle, and just spawn them out and auto-load them onto the trailer straight away if you wanted to. Obviously on the side here we do have an unload area. Now be very careful with those tipping trailers, because obviously if it goes too high you're going to end up jerking around. Now one thing to bear in mind, what I will say is, and this is something I tested, obviously with the crampy trailer, this one right here, or the base game one, if you actually go through and set it to sliding floor for the unloading, what that will basically do is it'll open up the back door only and then unload the product without it tilting up. So that is a bit of an option for you guys. But yeah, so yeah, overall Mr. Greenthumb Farmer did go through helping him with obviously the texture, so once again a huge thank you there, much appreciated. I know Team Miller are probably showing this off and letting you guys know when it's ready to download if it's not already on his Trello. But yeah, we've got a lovely new bandana or board. Oh, there we go. The Game Board Company. Yeah, I believe this is actually a company over in Texas, I'm guessing, because obviously it says Texas at the top, so yes. The link above is an update to my tanker. I'll show that in just a sec again. But yeah, I'll obviously get some products into here and produce, and I still reckon that the carton roll and paper roll is a little bit high. Obviously when I was testing it, it was going through those products very, very quickly. Actually, where's the paper roll? Thinking about it. It says paper roll right there, but am I going blind? Curtain roll, planks, plastic, that. Oh, there we go. Yes, personally I think it's still too high. I would have put these a lot lower in my opinion. Now obviously these are like 2 cycles per month in the XML. So yeah, yes, I still reckon that they are too high. That's just my opinion. It's obviously up to Team Miller, but yeah, you're going to go through products freaking quick. That's all I can say. But yeah, keep an eye out for Team Miller's Trello, and hopefully you guys will be able to get up and running as well. I might try and get it sorted out, so get some. Ooh. Yeah, because I don't think I've got any carton roll and stuff ready to rock and roll. I could load up my test map if you wanted, to show that off. But yeah, Gamer Paul. Yeah, so like I was saying, the link in chat at the top there is for an update to my liquid tanker. Obviously, it's available through my Trello as well. Obviously, as you can see now, it does have the SGA logo front and back. But for anybody who missed this earlier on, it also has a hidden secret. It's got 3 new Unreal capacities added into it. Plus, if I come into here, if I fill up, say, liquid fertilizer. Oh, helps if I fill. I get a decal on the side. Yay, straight away. If, say, I wanted to transport some goat milk, I get Borden Dairy popping up. If I want water, I get the Southern Water popping up logo, a decal. Nothing for death. Glue, 3M, slurry. Obviously, you get the slurry tough. So yeah, each has its own decal now popping up. Obviously, that's a huge thanks to obviously Green Thumb Farmer once again, and obviously Winston for making the script that allows this to be added. So yay! Yep, 576 pallets per year is a lot. Yes, indeed. Even the products that are needed just for the carton roll and for the paper roll is crazy. I did actually mention it to him in Discord, said that they were a little bit high, and I guess he missed that message. So if you're out there, Mr. Miller, maybe look into reducing some of those numbers, because they're crazy. They really are crazy. Oh, hello. Oh, we're going to see Mr. Robot go. How are we doing on milk while I'm here? It's been a while since I've seen this little dude out and about. There we go. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello. I think this is really cool, actually. I like this. They had something similar in previous years, but it was actually on a rail along the top with some of the pens and that. But yeah, this is kind of cool. Hello, mate. I want to call him Laley. That's his name. Laley is his name. But I know in some farms they actually have a second bot that will go, or not necessarily a robot, but something similar, that will go around cleaning up the slurry from this area and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. But yeah, hello Laley. Hello mate. Beep 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 beep. Beep. Oh, how rude. How rude. How rude of you. But anyway, I'll leave him to do his job. But yeah, so that's what basically the link is for there, Gamer Paul and chat, and anybody who missed it earlier. But you're getting full, but you should be fine for the minute. You're doing your job. Let's just check everybody. You are now finished on there. Let me create a new job on field 95. Hopefully he doesn't have an issue. Get in there. There we go. And I'm in here. But yeah, enjoy it. And obviously that will actually was primarily for PV maps. So this map, Uncharted, should work on fine. NBC Master Dads should work fine on there. But in addition, that tanker will also work perfectly fine on any map, warning and error free. So obviously if you've got any milk being added into it, obviously you will get that Borden Dairy logo popping up as well. So yeah, it can be used. I actually took it onto one of the base game maps to test it, and yep, no warnings, no errors, nothing. Just obviously make sure that you've got my categorizer in your folder and active as well, because obviously it will be in under my little category here. And we'll just scroll on down, and just so you guys, in case you missed it, it's right there. And obviously there's 6 capacities, so you've got a default capacity, so if you don't want to be transporting too much, you've got the 32,000 litres right there. There's a double version, a triple version, then you get into the Unreal, which is quarter of a million, 500,000, and 1,000,000 litres. So also those bigger ones are primarily for things like slurry. I don't know about you, but I like to use slurries primarily on my grass fields. Ooh, someone's got a 0. Nice, well done there, Dead Soul. But yeah, I like to transport slurry to the field and keep the slurry spreader where it is. So having a higher capacity is definitely worth it. And obviously, as usual, you do have all the additional colour options if you wanted as well. So, yay, there we go. But yeah, obviously it's available right now, also on the links in both chats, plus available on my Trello right now. And from here on in, might even look into seeing if we can get a trailer or something set up to have a decal on that as well to say what crop goes into it. Wouldn't that be an interesting one? Ooh. Now there's an idea. Maybe I could do my little... Oh. I wonder if I could do that with my little crampy, this crampy 3-in-1. Have a decal maybe on the side here, underneath. Oh, that is an idea. Have a little decal maybe under here of all the different crops, and when you put wheat into it, it'll automatically have a little wheat on the side. Oh, that'd be interesting. Oh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Oh, I need to stop thinking. I really should. Oh, see, now you got me started. Oh, I can add it. Oh my goodness, there's so much. Oh, yikes. I might even look into seeing if I can actually get some capacities now added into that one correctly as well. I've been playing around with other things and they've given me a few ideas on adding multiple capacities to that particular trailer as well. Hey there, Hector, how you doing, buddy? Yes. It also gives me a break from doing things blinds all the time as well. Hey, gamer. Oh, cripes. Gamer for life, how you doing, buddy? Actually, this is another thing as well. This harvester pack that I've done, I want to go through as well with that. It's one of those things that's kind of been bugging me for a while, but I want to have some decals put onto it to say what it can harvest and unload. So for example, this one would have maybe sugar beet cuts. So maybe on this side, for example, have a little decal, maybe here, for example, with a sugar beet icon. Ooh, that was funky. And then maybe an arrow and sugar beet cuts, for example. So you know what it will do. And then obviously the other one, I could have it doing all crops, for example, or all root crops, you'd say. And so on and so forth. So I want to do the defoliator as well. The two, one for the potatoes, one for the sugar beets. So you can decipher which one is which. So yeah, a few little things I want to get done over the next couple of weeks. Right, pipes in, yeah, it's good. Get you turned on, ready. Right there, we'll lock that off. Put on V. There we go. And turn around. Turn around, turn around. There we go. Oh! Why is my cruise control not working again? There we go. Every now and again, whenever I've got the harvester selected, it does not like activating the cruise control. I don't know why. But yes, there you go, guys. There we go. A little bit of an update for you from the weekend. So yeah, I'm happy that I have now got the tanker working, which is good. Yeah, big thanks once again to Green Thumb Farmer and Mr. Winston out there. And obviously remember, keep Mr. Winston in your thoughts as well. Obviously he's not been feeling the greatest of late. He is on the path to recovery, so hence why we haven't seen him around. So hopefully one day when he is feeling a lot better, he'll be popping in to say hi again and obviously get a few things updated. I did mention about his cat tanker not doing the shadow casting and stuff, so hopefully that will get fixed as well when he is better. And also remember keep Mr. Dajna in your thoughts as well. See, I know he's gone through a lot at the minute, and yes, hopefully he may be back with us this year. You never know. I can't really say too much regarding that because I don't know if he wants it to be known. But yeah, just keep him in your thoughts, guys. Yes. Okay. What if I can send him a message? See if he wants the news given out. We'll see. Yes. There we go. Oh yeah. So what's everybody up to at the minute? Are you farming? Are you fishing? Are you doing something else at all? Just being nosy now. Kind of run out of things to say. It's terrible. I should at all. So one of the other things I was playing around with is trying to convert over the AR pallet transport thing attachment. I got the base part over fine, but can I get the blinking thing to load and unload and show up in game properly? Nope, it's just giving me a little bit of issues again. I've tried it once before. I actually got it in game before, but I couldn't get the connections right. So I just did a Hulk moment and deleted it. It's like, duh, I got so far, I should have kept it. But yeah, ended up going through again, got it converted over to 25, got it coming into game, warning and error free, but it's just not showing in game. It shows in the model list, but it's not showing in game. It's like, what's going on? Come on. So one of the things I'm going to be doing in between doing other jobs is also rebuilding basically the XML for it. The first one just didn't work at all the way it was set up. Oh, that was crazy. So yeah, my aim is if I can get it to work and in game, I'd like it to be able to be compatible with something like this, for example, or potentially the Homer, depending on the size of it once I get it in game. Because if I can get it to connect to this, it would be great. I would love it to. But I'm missing something and I'm not quite sure what, because there's no warnings or errors. That's what keeps me. It's crazy, and it's actually showing it's loading into the game. Yeah. Hey, Jono, how you doing? Or Jono, should say. How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. But yeah, I really hate vehicles, by the way. I've decided I hate vehicle mods. I really do. But yeah, I would love to get it working so we can actually have our own custom made, as it were, pallet auto load option. Now I know that like Robert Crew did convert a lot of the AR stuff from 15 up to 25, but he never actually did that, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we shall see if I can get it working. If not, I'm just going to scrap the idea and let somebody else worry about it. But yes, it's kind of crazy. I'm guessing Mr. Miller must be busy today because I don't think I've seen him pop in today, which is unusual. I don't want him to miss out on his stream streak as well. And while I don't know if I give him one, but it's Mr. Beat them out there. Did I miss his comment? Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, the 576 comments, yeah. Obviously, if you guys don't follow Mr. Beat Farmer, make sure to click on the link and give him a follow, guys. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well do everybody else. So we've got Bemboa, we have NDC Master. Yeah, but I'm not doing too bad there, Jono. Thanks very much. Glad you're good as well. We got Madeira, we got Big Daddy, we got Coffee Man, Farmer Marks. I think that's everybody I know of that streams. But yeah, if you're not following any of those guys, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow. And hey there, SimGameMad, how you doing, sir? I recently started having problems getting PB rivers to load on a server. It stops loading when loading the grows and starts. Is there anything that could cause that? No idea. I don't do service, you know that. Yeah, I have no idea when it comes to servers. Obviously, one of the big things I do know that is this house, the the constructible house on the starter farm does cause trigger issues. I don't know if that caused loading issues though. But yeah, no idea in all honesty. Are you on the same server? Is that your own server or is that Dajal Cruz server? Out of interest, because I know you play around with him as well, don't you? It is Dajal Cruz, okay. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I don't know if anybody else out there has had the same issues with loading up the PV Rivers onto a server. Obviously, one thing is make sure that the mods are all correct and up to date. Yeah, I have no idea. I really am sorry. Nobody tells me nothing. I know nothing. Yeah, you're very welcome, guys. You're very welcome. Let's see. Biddy, watching your last stream, is your logging trailer a larger capacity version? Nope. Nope, the trailer I'm using actually on the in-game mod hub there, Tony Trucker. I haven't done nothing to it at all. Wood transport. Yeah, this is the one that I'm using. It's the Schwarzmuller Timber Trailer Semi off of the in-game mod hub. It's a pretty nice little one. So you got the option with or without the headboard there. But also you got extensions and such, so you can change it out, the look to it a little bit. Design with or without the mud flaps. Spare wheel with or without. The design is going to be obviously the... Is that the headboard? Oh, the colour. So the little bits right there. Oh yeah, the front guard right there. I always have it with the front guard because I always like to line up the logs if I can with that headboard piece. But yeah, that is the one that I am using. It will do up to 13.5 meter logs lengthwise. I usually go for the 12 meters. And yeah, obviously it automatically adds the auto load in there. Now, one thing I would recommend, if you do use any trailer, make sure that you come in and reconfigure it. So just do that middle mouse button, bring up your points, then use your right mouse button just to move some of these points around till you get that blue box. So I'm just going to do this bit. There we go. So yeah, just make sure it's within the log area. Now, one thing is with the top piece, you can load up a little bit higher if you really wanted to, but bear in mind that will make it very unstable. So maybe look to have it slightly higher than the trailer itself. And I always have it just overlapping on the end as well. So that's pretty much how I set up the auto load. Once you've got that set up, you should be good to go. Hey there, KW. And we have stopped again. Okay. How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully you had a good weekend. But yes, my trailer is not optional, just nothing special to be honest. It is what it is. There we go. Yes, what I'll do is I'll probably do, I think we're a little bit over halfway now. So yeah, might as well do this whole field should be cut, and then we'll do the next field just all should be. So I think this is probably going to be the final one into here. There we go. So we'll get this unloaded into Domino's. We'll take a little bit of a break that night. There we go. We'll leave you there a second. Oh, okay, I can get another one in there, can I? Really? Where? Okay, that's an interesting. Okay, I must have misjudged it. Okay, that's fine. One more load. There we go. I thought I'd done... Is that only 3 drops I've done so far? I thought it was 4. Oh well. One more then. Yeah, I've also got to remember to do the either end of the field where we're turning around as well, because it is missing a little bit on the turns. There we go. Turn you on. Yes. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, we were on the way back up there. There it is. Lock you in. Lower you down. And go. Let's see how we're doing. So it looks like my combine is finished doing the sunflowers. We'll get that unloaded in just a sec. And yes, if we get that gone to another field. I've got a couple of soybeans to get harvested. I got more. Oh, that big field by the going up towards the mine. That is sunflowers, so that is going to need to be harvested as well. So that's going to be a fun one. I can probably put it on there, and yeah, that would be fine actually. But yeah, what we'll do is I'll get this finished off. I'll get this filled up, empties into the trailer. That should be then the 100% full. We'll take some to Domino's, fire, unloading the sunflower on, and all that. Okay, I got my plan of attack. I have my plan of attack. But yes. But yeah, it's going to be definitely an interesting one next week. That is definitely, or next month, I should say. Starting off from next week, go back to PV County and some of those older maps. Oh, 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 ah. Well, Farmer Marks, you did just get it, so that's kind of good. Well done. Better than what I got, I think, yesterday during your streams. Ah, actually, yes. Actually, I just realised, I'm sure my trigger area is a lot bigger than yours, which is crazy. Yes, Mr. Farmer Marks has added in the parachute game as well, guys, so there is a little bit of extra something to do over there. The only thing we found out over the weekend is very hard to actually hit the target. I think I had what, once, maybe twice if I was lucky. It is crazy, that little. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. I think that was very, very close. That was very, very close. But yes. But personally, as a person watching a stream, that game is just frustrating as heck. It really is. Hey there, Mr. The Vink, how you doing, buddy? It really is frustrating as heck. And if you guys do not follow Mr. The Vink 1972, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow, guys. Very good this moment. Good, glad to hear it. Well done, bud. Well done. Ooh, you were doing some FS22 the other day, were you? Ah. What map? Out of interest, what map were you playing? Because I don't think you were doing any of the PV maps, which I'm disappointed at. Okay. Oh, that's what we'll look at. Domino's Sugar. Domino's. Come on. Let's see. That one is not. Domino's. There we go. We are definitely missing. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely going to be putting in some sugar beet cuts into there, that's for sure. Groovy. That'll take about half that trailer. That'll leave half of that. Yeah, so yeah. Definitely all of this field is going to be end up sugar beet cuts, and the other one, sugar beets. Cool. Walking North Dakota map. Making. Okay. Fair enough. Well, yeah, sometimes, obviously, what you're saying about sometimes PV County. Yeah, next week I will be going back to PV County for a week. Then, actually, this is something I'm still up and on about, guys. And, what would you guys actually prefer? Would you prefer maybe a couple of weeks on PV County, a couple of weeks on Uncharted, a couple of weeks maybe on Canyon Crossing, and then maybe a couple of weeks back on, or then back on here? See, that obviously I said like a week per map, but I don't really think that's going to really give much time to get questions answered. If anybody does have any edge-shell things off, maybe a couple of weeks. What are you guys' thoughts on the matter? Would you rather have a couple of weeks or even a whole month if you really wanted to? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because I don't think we've got any DLCs due anytime soon. Do we? Red Hat 2. So it's going to be another, I think what, September, October, probably the next one. Giant software, DLCs. Yeah, because obviously we had the Nexat. We've just had the Plains and Prairies stuff. After that, yeah, so third quarter of 2025. 7, 8, 9. So looking August, September, October. Yeah, no. Because obviously November would be usually around about November is the final quarter in it. So January, February, March, April, May, June. So July, August, September. Because obviously I want to be available doing FS25 for any DLCs to be released as well. Wait, June, July. Yeah, because it's beginning of June, so it's going to be a little while yet. So I could potentially look at doing maybe a couple of weeks on County. Yeah, you'd think August, yeah. A month of Uncharted really farm arts. Oh. As much as it's a great map in all honesty, Uncharted, but it's just not my kind of play style map. I can take a map that's got a basis to it, like this one for example, and make it a little bit more my own. But when it's literally taking it from scratch to create a farm area, fields, that's a lot of logging and stuff. I kind of stay well away from that. So doing an entire month again on Uncharted FS19 is going to be a bit of a push. And Archie, oh there he is, Archie1109. Thank you very much. Welcome in, by the way. Oh there he is, Farming Trucker. I knew I had a button for you as well. If you guys are not following Farming Trucker, make sure to click on the link. Give him a follow, guys. He's been showing off and doing a lot of Fishing Planet of late. Also does 7 Days to Die, Farming Simulator, and a whole variety of games. But yes, you're very welcome, buddy. And how you doing, by the way? Let's see. And hello, Mr. Vic, thank you very much for that. Nice. Did we just jump back? In month on Uncharted now. Yeah, August. Yeah, we're looking at around about August, September, October, November. So yeah, that would be 3 months. Yeah, that's about right actually, August, isn't it? For the next DLC. So all of next month is definitely free. Uncharted, always 5 maps. Right. Probably get an announcement at FarmCon. Oh, that's very true. Very true. And FarmCon should be getting. I don't know if they give information regarding what is coming out in the fall, but they definitely have the next DLC announcement, I would have thought, depending when it is actually. Yes, we shall see. You start through completely on PV County, I think. You go for it, Dom. I'm going to be carrying on from where I left off during my streams on my second playthrough. It's got a little bit there. It's not a lot actually done, so I've got a lot to do still. I think I had 1, maybe 2 of the bridges built. Oh crap, I just realised I didn't hit the button to do it. Gee. There we go. Nope. Too close. Go. There we are. But yeah, a complete restart? No chance. No chance. Oh, fudge monkeys. Open the door. Yes! One of these days I will remember to open the door first. But yeah, yeah, so obviously when I first started streaming PB Count, or I should say, when I was streaming FS19 on this computer, I did kind of do a restart. And yeah, we'll be carrying on from there, really, for PB County. Obviously, it's got a little bit, quite a bit still to be done over there, but yeah, that is definitely going to be fun. You're looking forward to what? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so PB County. So I'm now thinking I should do 2 weeks at least on the FS19 maps. Let's see, that will take me through. Yeah, I'm kind of actually now debating on missing out on Wolf Creek and just do PB County, PB Uncharted, PB Canyon Cross, and then back onto here 2 weeks of each, and then back onto this permanently again. And hopefully around about that time it'll be the DLC announcement, I would have thought. Oh, there we go, come on, straight up. That is an option. Yes, I think that's what I'll do, because obviously, yeah, a week is just not going to be enough, I don't think. So if I do 2 weeks PB County as of next week, then I'll do 2 weeks Uncharted the following 3 weeks, then we'll do 2 weeks of back on Canyon Crossing, and then finally we'll get back onto here just in time for the DLC announcements and all that. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Done. Bye bye Wolf Creek. I don't need to worry about that one then. Righty then. Yes, I'm a bit indecisive at times. I am. But yeah, I was actually thinking over the weekend. I don't think like a week is going to be enough, in all honesty. So that's kind of why I kind of brought it up now. About time. Yeah. Oh, you made it. Oh, wow. A 96, 94. Well done, Dead Soul. Well done, you. Yay! Somebody's actually got a decent score of finally. Yeah, seems to have been very stingy of late, isn't it? I think you're pretty much there, yeah? Yep, okay. There we go. Groovy. That is fine. Let's back up and running. On that, let's just check something quickly. Yeah, the other thing I'm really missing is the maple sap that is just trickling in at the minute. I've got 4 orchards out there all producing and yeah, very, very slow. But okay, that's fine. Right, well what we'll do is we'll take this little lot over to Team Miller's little storage silo. And yeah, get that field finished off. May end up having to put some in this trailer and just parking it up temporarily until I've got more storage available. That target mood, when it dropped really, it looks like it's in the same spot as it usually is there, Game of Ball. But yes, at least it's a decent size. That's one thing I will say, at least the target area is not too bad. Hey there, Ben King, by the way, over on YouTube. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. There we go. Yes, how are we doing? So, my dude doing the stones is fine. Oh yeah, that's what we'll do. Need to whiz back by the sunflower dude. We'll need to get that harvester unloaded. And we'll get it onto the long field. Yes. Yeah, that's one thing I mentioned actually over on Farming Truckers stream yesterday is one of the things I think was missing highly on this map when it was released is trees. I think it could have done with having a lot more trees added to it before being released. Whether they're like some of these decorative ones on the right side there or just proper cutting trees. I don't know. Yeah, I think it just needs a little bit more something decorative wise around the map. But it's all good. Ooh, talking about hey T Miller, how you doing, buddy? Talking about decorative stuff. I need to check a mod out. I literally before I went live, I did a little reload, and obviously there is some mods being released today on the mod hub. There was one that actually caught my eye, and it was all foliage types, I think it was called. And from what I could gather, it adds in every foliage type into the landscaping tool and stuff. We'll get this unloaded and then we'll go have a little look. I did install it and activate it, so we'll give it a try. Ooh, yes. Soybean, we get that harvested as well. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, we'd like to have different things added into the map for foliage layer wise. So, yeah. Oh, I got a pallet spot out. It looked like it was straight, so that looks good, fine. Good, I don't have to worry about doing an update to that. Stop there. There we go. So, let's have a little look, see if it added anything. So, construction, landscape, obviously plants, so we're going to have all the usual normal stuff just here. Yep, so this... I'm trying to think, which one did we finish off with? Oh, actually, yeah. Deco Bush, that's a new one. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a new one. I don't remember seeing that one before. We got that. Oh, pretty. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a different one. A nice low one. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, so I'm going to give you guys the link for this, I think. Yeah, on the in-game mod hub, this was literally released today. A whole variety of different foliages you could have. You could have flowers. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is cool. There's that. Wow. Oh, I like that one. That's kind of a nice mixture there. Obviously we've got a smaller grass tech one there. Oh yeah, yeah. Some pink. Oh, poppies. Nice. Holy cripes! There is so many. What the heck? My goodness. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh yes, finally. I love them. I love them. I've been looking for the sort of forest plant one for a while. There we go. That is cool. Oh yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Holy crap! So there's so many in there. My goodness. It looks like they've literally gotten every base game. Ah, the reed water plants as well are in there too. Into ah yes. Sorry. I'm gonna have to get you the link for this because that is awesome. Hang on a sec. Yeah, so for those who like doing a little bit of landscaping around their map, it's a mod called All Decorative Foliage by Peter PWN 247. Copy that. Oh, you bugger. Yes, there you go. T Miller got the link just ahead of me. Dang you. But yeah, if you like your landscaping, definitely go over, get that. Ah, I like that because I accidentally deleted some by the river where the ferry is, and yeah, I was kind of annoyed at myself that I did that. So I can add them back in finally. Also saves having to add it into the map too. Even better. I like it, I like it, I like it. I don't think it does anything else. I think it's just all the foliage types there. There we go. So that's cool. Very, very cool. I don't think it adds anything else into there. Nope, that's fine. Just want to double check. That's fine. Okay, yeah, so cool. Billy T. Miller sent you a DM in DC. Maybe you can show? He sent me a DM in DC. How do I know? How do you know that? How do you know that? Oh, let's see. Discord, Discord, Discord. One sec, guys. Social media Discord. But thank you, Mr. T Miller. But yeah, if you guys are not following T Miller, make sure to click on the link up there and give him a follow. Oh, you mean the August Pie thing? Oh, need to get some lemons then, don't we? We need to get some lemons into the map. Open image, a new tab. And I'm going to open that one as well. There. Yes. There we go, there we go. Right, so you don't see anything. There we go. So, yeah, this is what Mr. T. Miller sent to me a moment ago. So, the August's Fruit Pies. This is literally how they come out. Homemade flaky crust, no sugar coated since, or no sugar coated since 1937. So yes, this is where he got his inspiration for his pie factory. We have a cherry one, we have a lemon one, and an apple fruit pie. Very cool. They sound quite tasty actually. They do sound very tasty. But yeah, so for regarding the spawn areas, guys, this is how they spawn out. So they're going to be spawning out 3 high and 5 stacks per product. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 board games there. So that's a lot of pallets to move. So yes. So bear that in mind, guys. But yeah, T Miller, just a quick one regarding your board game factory. I still reckon that these numbers are set really high. You're going to go through products in this factory so quickly, everything else won't be able to keep up with it. Obviously, the paper factories are still okay. They're not fast, but they'll. You changed those already? Okay, so I'm going to need to get another update. So I thought I already got the update, your last one. So I might have missed an update. I don't know, but yeah, I reckon that's still far too high. But okay. Is there another update? Same link, is it? You did it yesterday. Okay. Let me have a quick look. Because yeah, I think the last thing was to do with the spawn areas. The last update I did. Let's see this one. And is this available? Yes, or are you still tweaking it as well for peeps? Let's get to the game play. There we go. Supermarket Productions on MudHub has lemons in. Try, but no. Yeah, it's ready to rock and roll. Cool. Board games. Let me just check that XML. See. See, looking at that, that's actually the cycle-wise. It's on it's got more cycles now, which means it's going to be doing 800 carton a month. Oh, that's yeah. I have to see it in game, but that doesn't quite compute right. You're going to be producing a hell of a lot. Excuse my French. A heck of a lot of products. Yeah, I'll have to look at in game. But yeah, 576 pallets per year of every board game. Holy crap! Yeah, that's a lot. I would half that, if not even make it even lower, in my opinion. Obviously, I don't swear often, but yeah, that is making me swear. uh, yeah, if you don't understand the cycles, leave it at 1. So basically, it will cycle technically 4 cycles per hour. There, so it's basically every every 15 minutes that will basically run a cycle, which is going to produce was it what did you say, 500 liters per cycle in essence. Yeah, so it's got what I'll do is every 15 minutes that will produce, if it's got the products in there, 500 liters on the output, but it's also going to be eating up all of those products per hour, or per quarter of an hour. So yeah, obviously having 4 cycles per hour, yeah, you're going to be doing 2,000 on the output liters. So 2 pallets every hour, that's a lot of products. So yeah, if you drop it maybe to 1 cycle per hour, and personally, let me just double check something quickly. Board game XML. The cost is fine. I don't mind. So it's got $2 cost, whatever it is per line. That's not. That shouldn't be too bad. But yeah. So if you're doing that down to say 1, so that's going to be using 200 per hour on the paper and carton roll. That should be fine actually. I think. That. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd leave the numbers the same, but yeah, just those cycles, I would drop it maybe to 1. So yeah, it's a heck of a lot. 1 cycle per hour. 24 cycles in is 1 cycle per hour. Yeah, I personally, I'd just leave it as 1. Lurk bait is broken again, is it? Oh, for crying out loud. What is going on? It could be you've hit your maximum. Oh. Let's see. Okay, no fishy fishy. Yes. Let me close this and I'm gonna do a reload on that then. But yeah, I always do it 1 or 2 cycles per hour and obviously keep the products being used to a minimum as well. Because obviously, especially with paper roll and carton roll, they don't really produce that much, so you want to keep that fairly low. Otherwise, people are going to need about a dozen just to keep up with it. But yeah, 24 cycles in 1 cycle per hour in 1 day months. Yes, that's where it gets really complicated. It really is complicated. Yeah, obviously if it's 4 cycles an hour, it's 4 cycles an hour. Each hour in game. Maybe that's why I just suddenly had a thought. So normally I'm only spending around about 500,000 per month on productions. Obviously with these last couple that's been added, my cost has jumped up to 1.5 million per month just for production costs. Ooh. And the only things that's recently been added is Team Miller's factories. Ooh. I'm gonna have to have a look at them, Team Miller. Your costs. Ooh. Anywho. But yes, we will figure things out. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, 1 hour, whether you're on a full month or just a day. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing 1 day months, obviously it's a full month. Oh yeah, I give up trying to figure the bloody game out to tell you when it comes to the production stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I'd stick it to maybe 1 cycle a month then keep all the rest as it is. But yeah, the cost shouldn't be too bad because obviously I've got things set at 10 and it doesn't cost that much. But yes, that's one thing I don't understand with Giants is they do not give proper instructions on certain things like the productions, for example. That's crazy. They really need to have a decent documentation set up for it. And Num Halfling, how you doing, buddy, by the way? But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have anything set too high. Obviously, the only thing I will say is with, for example, barrel logistics, I have that set to, I think it's around about 10 cycles. But the cost is 0, so it's not going to cost you a fortune with that. And any of the storages, to be honest, that's set up as a production, I tend to remove the cost because, yeah, that's just crazy. But that's only so it gets products coming in and out as quickly as possible. But yeah, when it comes to the production wise, yeah, I tend to try and keep that as low as possible, really. But yes, it's crazy. It really is crazy. But yeah, Farmer Trucker could be right. It's like 24 cycles. No, that's just getting too complicated. I'm not even going to go there. Right then, let's get this on the other sunflower field and we'll get the trailer there unloaded and ready to rock and roll. That's interesting. I smoothed this road off and it seems every time I reload it seems to be just even more bumpier. I don't know. I don't know. Well, this part isn't too bad, that's fine. Yes, this is my new road. I like it. I still haven't finished it off yet. I need to get over here and definitely get it done. Yes, really this deco, this tree deco here, I am after. Yes, see where I've been removing the trees on the other side of the map there. Obviously, we've just been replacing it with grass, but I really wanted to have it as a forest ground foliage, but not having it in the map itself. I couldn't do it, but I can now. It's great. Let's get that unfolded. And matey, you can do that. There we go. Time to walk back. He will be a while. I've got, obviously that's my ideal, so it's got like 250,000 capacity, so it's going to be a while before that needs unloaded, so that's good. Yes. Oh, I need to finish off doing foliage on there as well. Actually, I need to take this rock and bring it down a little bit more of the texture. That's all that needs there. But yes, oh. Okay, so that is actually available up on Team Miller's Trello, but obviously keep an eye out for a update coming with that to tweak the numbers if it's not there already. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, I think he was, yeah, I know he was planning on releasing it today, but I didn't realise he already had it up there. But actually, while I think about it, copy icon game. Okay. Okay, I don't think the link is actually there currently. Okay, that's fine. But adding it now, and you will be streaming later. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. Yeah, obviously, if you've got the link there, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat there, Team Miller, and people can grab it. What I might do then for you is, because obviously I'm not planning on any updates anytime soon to the mod follow switcher and that, I could give you a updated version of Barrel Logistics where it has that in there as well. You can post that on your Trello if you want. Bouncy bouncy. I don't know about anybody else, but I do like to have things stored in one place and then just take them out of there to be sold if need be. Just getting some of that action there. Yes. Oh, did the fishing game not work, or did I break it again? Oh man, that was so close. Oh cripes. I need to focus. I do need to focus on the right screen. But yeah, if anybody's got any idea on how to load up PV Rivers Remastered on a server, let us know. Because obviously Mr. Sim Game Matt and Dajal Crew there have been having issues. It gets to the crows and cranes loading in and then just stops. Kind of crazy. Oh, that's what I was going to show. So yeah, so normally this trailer, so with Team of this new factory where the unload area is, obviously you're going to need things, products like salt and coal to make the plastic. Now with this particular trailer, obviously as you see a minute ago, it does tilt depending on its configuration on the discharge there. So if we change the unload area, so here, so if we go through to where it says sliding floor and unload in the same way, you'll see that just that back door will open and the rest will actually slide out. So you could technically use this, whether you're using the in-game one, whether you're using this modified one by myself, which is on my Trello. Yeah, make sure to select sliding floor, and you shouldn't have any issues when unloading into that thing. Also, you could always use something like a belly dump, but yeah, be very careful when using a tipping trailer. The link posted above is my tanker. Yes, it is, Team Miller. It's the new one with the decals that automatically show when you add in a liquid. Yes. Update really. It's exactly the same as my old one that's on my Trello already. I thought I might as well just keep it the same name as that. Obviously, a big, huge thanks once again to Green Thumb Farmer for his help with the decals, and obviously Mr. Winston, who has been ill of late, bless him. He allowed, actually I reached out, like I said earlier, to him in Discord, and he's given me permission to use the scripts in his mods for SGA maps. But it will work obviously on non-SGA maps as well. Warning, and error-free. But yes. And that is also available on my Trello as well, that tanker, for anybody later on watching. Bumpty bump bump bump. Yep, so I'm going to have to go through and flatten that again, or smooth it off again. Well, there we go. Yes. One of the things I haven't seen yet, is a placeable road barrier. I might have missed it, but yeah, I kind of want a barrier coming down that road there. Just so I don't overshoot it and end up going flying over the side. Obviously, eventually my aim is to have that area at the bottom of that hill turned into a grass area. But yes. Yeah, all of this area, once I finish buying this stuff, I've got the money to do it, but I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, I want to basically have a road curving round to match up to here. I'm probably going to be retexturing some of this road, I don't know yet. But yeah, this side is going to be turned into a grass field. This is going to be ploughed up first, obviously. And then the same with this, it's going to be taking that field there and extending it all the way out here. And I'm probably going to have grass in that one as well, because it's a tiny little field. Kind of pointless really, but yeah. That's the aim for this area. That will then allow me to convert my grass field over by the BGA into a field for crops. So yeah, I could just get all my grass over here, and that's a fair old area in all honesty. So yeah, that's going to be quite nice once I get around to doing it. I don't think there's anything on there currently, thinking about it, because if there is, I might as well buy it while I've got the money. With all these productions popping up, it's like crazy. Let me see. So where are we? Yeah, so this field could technically eventually be changed over to do any other crop, which would be quite nice. Then this whole area over here can be turned into grass fields. So let's buy you. That's not too expensive. Let's buy that. Yeah, that's not bad actually. How far down do I want to take it? See, this is the ponder. Do I want to take it all the way down to there, and then create one long field here, going around sort of that sort of shape? I might as well, hadn't I? While I've got the money, I might as well buy it, hadn't I? And then I can make a decision later on. Let's see, 1, 4, 3. We'll buy that. It's not too much. It's very cheap actually. 162,000. I'm going to buy this one as well, just for the heck of it, because I've got the rest of that field, those trees to clear, and that will give me all of that area now to work with at some point. Yay! Okay, that'll work. Yes. Yeah, but that 8 million actually was crazy. I started off this day. I sold some products, had around about 13 million. Just in the space of a few hours, really. A little over half a day. Yeah, I've already gone through 3, 4, nearly 5 million there. It's crazy. Most of that's production costs as well. Ooh. Oh yeah, need to get that field planted at some point with some oilseed radish. But anyway, let's get that sorted later. But yeah, let's get back into finishing off those sugar beet cuts. Oh, the sugar beet harvest, rather than sugar beet cuts. Got the dude still doing the stones. The guy's back up and running doing the sunflowers on the long field. That's fine. Obviously, that sunflower field that's being harvested now will need to be ploughed up once it is harvested. That was one that I purchased just the end of last year or beginning this year, so might as well get that ploughed up when that is. Oh, by the way, I have a new plough as well. I was kind of bored with the tiny little profile, whatever it was, the one that Darius did. It was just taking forever, so I ended up going in, grabbing the summer cultivator, I think it is. I'll show you in just a sec. And I turned it into a plough. Works great. Kept the speed around about where it was originally. But yeah, oh, it's nice. 99.85, nice. 99.85. Yeah, oh, well done, Farmer Marks. Well done, Tony Truck should say. Well done. That is definitely probably the highest one today. And it looks like Twitch is having a funny 5 minutes because the stream went a little bit unstable there for a sec. Hopefully you guys are still there. My phone is still right, so that's good. But yes, very, very nice. That's the highest one I've seen in definitely some time. But yeah, I'm kind of debating. This is something more me is to look into making a mod of this tractor where I can use the IC controls to maybe turn the key on, for example. Obviously you'll have the doors that open, maybe have the shades, depending on what they're like, see if the shades can be opened and closed. I think that would be kind of cool. What's moving? What's moving? Hang on. Oh! Oh, I never noticed that before. On the bumper? I never noticed that. Oh, that is crazy. So, okay, I just found something out. So hold down your left mouse button. And yeah, you can make it fly. Well, I miss your streams, Team Miller, because you stream at awkward hours. Yes. If you were to go back to Filipino hours, then yeah, I might be able to catch one of your streams showing things like that off. They also move forward and back. So forward and back, really? Yeah, I've got to go left to right and like that. If that's what you meant. The little bits like that? Yes. So left and right, and then forward and back. Yeah. They say hi, hi everybody, hi everybody, hi everybody. Oh, that is kind of cool. That is very, very cool. I didn't even realise that even was a thing in there. I thought, oh, yes. I can't even get 0.95 on the drop game. Yeah, I know how that feels actually, Team Miller. Farmer Marks won over the weekend was being very frugal on allowing things to land on his. Right then, let's get this up and running again. There we go, good, 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 good. Oh yes. I get off work when I started in the Philippines. I might get my hip fixed, yeah. Yeah, Gamer Paul even agrees with the, yeah, you should go back to your old hours. So obviously, yeah, got T Miller's link in chat. Okay, one thing I will do, I'm going to copy that link, T Miller. If I can get it to copy. Nope, I want to do that. Dang you. Let me copy that then. And I'm going to paste this over on YouTube as well for those guys there. But yeah, obviously, yeah, you can get it also available. Obviously, that is the board game over on T Miller's Trello. There we go, there we go, there we go, go, go. I don't think there's anything else. But yeah, you're very welcome for all the help as well, T Miller, by the way. You are very, very welcome. And I'm just going to repost that for anybody that missed it earlier on. So T Miller did put out his board game factory today. Make sure to click on that link, get it downloaded, and enjoy. And I think what I'll do, if that's now been updated again, I'm going to download that as well. Let me come to here. I'm going to delete that original one. I can get rid of that mod. I can get rid of that because I've now downloaded it through the in-game. There, there, there. That is going. Super. As yet, they are not available in Barrow Logistics Storage, but I'm pretty sure T Miller has a fair size capacity in there. Obviously, one thing I will do is I will do an update for Barrow Logistics. Over the next couple of days, I'll probably put it out, but I'll also send T Miller a link for it to post on his Trello, because obviously I don't know as and when there'll be another update for this map in particular. But capacity wise, really only 50 pallets. 50 pallets? Oh really? Oh, I was hoping that'd be 500 or something, but okay. Well yeah, we'll get that updated by logistics. Now, yeah, give T Miller the link to pop it on his Trello as well. So yeah, plus there's 15 in the spawn area as well, so you could, if you really wanted to, just pop, if you get it in. Actually, to be honest, I don't know how many will have any produced by the next time I stream, but yeah, I will get it sorted out for Wednesday anyway. And Ben Boa, thank you very much for the lurk, much appreciated, bud. Where is it? Was the parts palette used in FS22? Not that I'm aware of, achievement there. We never had it in our mods. I do know there was wasn't there like a pallet recycling or something? Where you can take like partial pallets and chop them up or something? But the nice thing is with Barrow Logistics, for anybody who wasn't aware, if you put a partial pallet into Barrow Logistics, it will transfer those partial pallets into a full pallet once you've got enough in there, so yeah. Oh, you're on about that, yeah? Okay, yeah. Yes, you would. Yes. I know what you're on about now. It's basically in that the little, you can put like pallets in there, you can put planks and all that in there, and turn it into wood chips. Is that the one you're on about? The next factory world. Yeah. And to be honest, yeah, if you've got any partial pallets, just shove them into Barrow Logistics, fill them up, and once you've got a full 1,000 litres, you can get them back out again. But yeah, Game Paul, I will have a look at that later on and let you know. I think Farrell Marks was mentioned about that one the other day, didn't he? But yes. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, this is all I'm going to be doing for the next few hours, I guess. Harvesting. I might leave some actually till Wednesday, because obviously time is ticking on in this day, so I might have to do some on Wednesday. With that being said, I am going to call it there, because unfortunately I do have other things to get on and do. And oh, is it not working again? Come on. Oh no, mine's working. That's good. But yes, I'm going to leave this just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to go to the ending screen because I'm cruel. I'm not going to see how you guys get on with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you want it back? Do you want it back? Yeah, unfortunately my wife is coming through, so I need to jump off. Yes. But for you guys over on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Obviously, I will be back on Wednesday, same time, same place.